Like most of our founding fathers, George Washington was a farmer. He grew tobacco at Mount Vernon and sold it across the Atlantic as his cash crop. But in the mid-1700s, Washington's interest grew to another crop, wheat.
The soils at Mount Vernon just weren't very good for growing tobacco. So early on, by the 1766, he decided that he was going to change and grow wheat as his cash crop instead. And when he did that, that meant that he had to essentially reinvent the plantation.
From that decision, Washington built his treading barn and a grist mill, which was updated in the 1790s to what it is on the property today. This innovative water mill system, which was granted the third patent in the United States, allowed him to become a merchant miller, grinding wheat for himself and for his neighbors. He shipped flour to markets as far away as the West Indies, Portugal, and England. But beyond grinding wheat for flour, Washington diversified into another grain business and started distilling whiskey. Pogue says that's something almost no one knows about the father of our country.
We excavated here for 5 years, found the site of the building. What we see here behind us is, I think Washington, if he walked in today, would recognize this building and what we see here as the distillery that he had. And we think that's important because we're not in the business of rewriting history. We want to show folks what it was really like.
With assistance from his plantation manager, a Scotsman, the distillery was profitable and for its time was one of the largest in the country. It was run year-round and produced 11,000 gallons of corn, barley, and rye whiskey. It was the third most profitable aspect of the plantation in the 1790s, producing about $1,800 in revenue. Rye was difficult to grow in the area, so Washington had to buy both the rye and corn from other producers to have enough to operate the distillery. Today, the distillery is open to the public and uses grains both from Virginia and neighboring states. For more information on the distillery and Washington the farmer, go to mountvernon.org. Reporting in Fairfax County, I'm Sherry McKinney.